Again, a free ball for the Echidnas. See if they can make the most out of this. There's no block whatsoever, and Lucy Allright's got to bury that every day of the week. Great set, Sammy Ashcroft. Drew the block. The middle drew the block too. Good run by Jess. Slightly poor pass, but they get a reasonable attack, which is just long there from Raina Lawton. So Lucy Allwright's serve, probably the strongest serve on the Echidna squad. And doesn't make any mistake there. Bree, the libero, a little bit trouble dealing with these serves, and Echidna's getting an attack as a result. Erin just hits that one a little bit wide. So good block set by their Illawara front court, and they'll get a serve here now by Raina Lawton. Oh, that pass by Erin was extremely close to the net. Semi had no choice but to just put it over, and Illawara was caught sleeping. Oh, it's been called a two-touch. It's been called a two-touch by the setter there, by Sam. So, 2 in a row to Illawara. That's just long. Erin Fudge. On the libero again, this time dealt a little bit better, and they're outside Haley. It's a good attack just over the top of the block, actually, and Lucy Allwright unable to get that one back up to Sammy, and point for point here. Haley puts it short on Natalia, who has to dig it and then go and attack it, but does it very well. Hits outside the block. The block set probably a little bit too far inside of the court there. Probably 1.5 meters from my view, right behind that hit. 1.5 meters to swing through that gap, and that's done easily by Natalia. Cypkus. Set through the middle to their middle in Lauren. And that's a great block by number 14 there, Kalani Maynard, their other outside hitter. So that's really well positioned. Lauren for back-to-back serves. Well, it's a much stronger serve, but very well dealt with by the outside. Jardine through the middle, just gets a touch off the top of the hands by Haley there, and Echidnas get the serve back. Sammy. Not a great pass by Haley. Should be wanting that one back, but an all right bump set there from Kalani to get it into the middle, but just mucked up a little bit there. So back-to-back again for the Echidnas. Libero just having some passing troubles back there. Brie Varos, just a coach having a little word. Just saying, don't worry about it. When you're libero for a reason, you're our best passer. It's a slow serve, just take it on the chin. Backcourt hit here, put wide, but Gemma Wilkinson will eat that one up. Natalia, big swing off the middle hands of Raina Lawton. Oh, sorry, no, number 12, Tash Ashcroft, and that is bounced out of court. It's a little run here for the Echidnas. I'd be liking this one. Serve again's good. Pass a little bit better, but just not getting a good spread of options here, the Illawara attack. Coach just not, I need to be calling a timeout soon, but he's saying that was hit with the fist. Open your hand up. See if they can get a pass up on the net so they can run their middles, run their outsides. Or they're given a break there from a miss-serve there by Ashcroft. So 2 Ashcrofts, Sammy for the Echidnas and Tash for Illawara. They'll be loving dueling against each other today. Number 10, Holly. Ooh, not a bad save there from Aaron, but it's going to be a free ball to the Illawara. So that, see what they can deal with here. Backcourt, good swing, and not quite able to be dealt with there by Sammy, the setter. So Illawara, well done. In the men's match, it is 16 Echidnas, 7 Pro Volley. Back-to-back serve is long there by Holly Nowland. So both teams letting each other off the hook a little bit with their serving. Kate Horanjack subs in here. And a pretty good first serve. He's going to give them a free ball back. And a good pass as well. Oh, a little bit shallow, but able to get it out to the backcourt. In Lucy Allwright, she buries that one cross court. The 16-9, the Echidnas getting a nice gap here now. Oh, nice and short on the libero. So a great sub here. And it's a time out Illawara. As I predicted, probably a little bit late to be honest. The passing has just been a little ways off. The serves haven't been overly aggressive or overly fast or dipping or anything. Just dropping a little bit short, if anything. I think the passing lineup for Illawara just on their back foot just a little bit. You can maybe see there some chats to the libero, who has been targeted really by the Tassie girls. And why wouldn't you? Let's see if they can fix their lineup issues. Are they going to leave three in the pass? Are they going to bring a fourth into the pass to spread out that load? It looks like the opposite will stay behind the passing lineup. So just 3 passes still. Just a little bit of communication, which direction, on which side, who's got what. Straight on the libero again as expected. Bumps that out to the outside. And a good block there from Allwright, and Jardine Lockwood cancels that one out. Echidnas you'd expect as the favourites in both these matches to come away with strong wins, but we saw what happened last night in the men's. Nothing is guaranteed after beating Illawara 3-0 with a not a full lineup in the qualifying matches in I think round 3 it was, and then come out and lose in 4 with a full squad last night in the semi. So nothing's guaranteed. So it pays to keep paying attention and keep playing strong even after a strong lead like this. So 19-9, the Echidnas girls looking to see out this set very shortly. Kate on a big serving run here after being subbed in for Natalia. And another, sorry, I was just caught watching after a big block on the men's court. Big Liam Smith for the Tasmanian Echidnas. Roofing there out of the middle. 21-8 in the men's for the Echidnas. Kate again. Good serve. Bump set here by the libero has to be. Setter can't get there, and that hits long by Rhino Lawton. So really, really strong serving here by Kate Horanjack. Incredible. Good pass, and is able to run the middle of the result, but not able to be dealt with and killed. So another opportunity for the Echidnas to get a free ball back. Sammy Ashcroft set backcourt to Lucy Allwright, who's been dominating on that outside. Sorry, on that opposite position. 22-9. Now hoping to keep them in single figures. 3 more serves, see out the set. Oh, smart by the setter. Caught the Echidnas ball watching, waiting for that set to be set to the outside of the middle. And very, very smart to just drop it on over the net and drop it into the hole in the Echidnas defence. Kalani Maynard to serve. Wilkinson, great pass as usual. Again to Allright on the outside. Good dig by Maynard, who gets it out to Haley, their main outside hitter. Birdhouse is subbed in here for the Echidnas as setter. And another free ball to her. Perfect pass, able to run the middle. Set was a little bit high and finger tipped over, but again a free ball. Middle again, that one's a little bit better for Lockwood, and she buries it on the right-hand side. Sorry, there's just some technical difficulties. Not difficulties, just had a message that someone couldn't hear the commentary, but that might be in the men's match. But I think they might have a camera set up that no commentary over that way. So 23-12. Ashcroft to serve. Put up through the middle, great attack through the middle, but Horanjek able to pick that one up. Back out to Allright, who's been dominating back there. Great pick up again from Ashcroft. This time go through the middle, sets a little bit rough, yeah, a little bit too touchy on that. And Illawara, a couple in a row here. Oh, and a great serve again, so a little run here. Nothing to make the Echidnas girls nervous, but and just something to think about for the next set. Put it on Wilkinson here. Not too many. She gets wrong. Allright picked up again. So a few hits now by Allright, not hitting the ground. Birdhouse, that set's a little bit short as well and bumped over, and just again a lack of communication there, probably in the backcourt, not positioned well enough. That should have been a free ball back to the Echidnas side. Set point. Good float serve. Picked up, it's going to be a free ball. Allright, puts it perfectly on the setter's head, through the middle. And Jessarkis buries it off the outside of the hand. Set over. In the men's, 25-11, first set goes to the Tasmanian Echidnas, and 25-14 to the Tasmanian women. It's a great start here from the home sides. Probably as expected, but as I said last night, we saw what can happen if you become complacent, and the second set is just as important to get right. So here into the second set, we'll see if either side is looking to make some changes. Looks like for the home side, that's a yes. For the visitors in Illawara, seven girls on the bench would make that a full squad, so no real ability to make any changes there. So on the Echidnas side, we have Vivi Hokkinen in through the middle, I would expect. Erica Hudson on the outside, or perhaps in opposite. And Lucy Allright might switch to a pass hitter, it looks. And Thelma Nation swapping in with Sammy and Lucy. She's coming in to set for this one. Kate staying in, Gemma also staying in. As I said, same lineup for Illawara. Lauren serve. Thelma first set on the outside to Erica, who puts it beautifully off the outside of the hands of number 10 there, Holly Nowland. All right to serve. Good float serve. That passes right on the net. Instead of unable to deal with that one. So 2 in a row to the Echidnas. Great start again. Not a bad pickup. Gives them a shot from the outside. But that is halfway down the net. That pass needs to be up a little bit closer to the net to be able to spread that attack for Illawara. Run that middle, which has been a little bit effective in that previous set, but just not enough opportunities to get that pass close enough to the net to run it. And that is a little let off the hook there as the serve by Allright hits the tape and drops back onto the Echidnas side to 3-1. Nowland to serve. Good pass to a back set through the middle, and Hokkinen, beautiful attack through the middle. That's what I mean by that pass, able to get up to the net nice and high, give the setter some options, spreads the block so they've got one-on-ones all the way. So that's a high chance of killing the ball when you've got a one-on-one, that's for sure. Hokkinen, after that attack, back to serve. That pass just off the net. A great hit there from the opposite in number 22, Rhona Lawton. Exceptional hit, almost from a backcourt position, and she'll serve now too. Short on Kate, and that is a double touch there by the setter, according to the ref. To Lawton again. This time on Allright. Has a little bit of trouble finding the right position to pass that one up. So a backcourt hit by Kate is overpassed. Not ready for by the Echidnas, but somehow gets it right into the backcourt for Illawara. Kate picks that one up from the attack by Hayden on the outside, and Erica down the line. Is it in? It is hit the line according to the lines, lady. Well played, Echidnas. So they dug themselves out of a bit of a scrap heap that point. Both teams caught napping on the overpasses. Both able to just get it back over in time, but Erica with a high hand there, able to finish. Serves short on the outside. Opposite, down to the setter, so a backcourt set by Allright is hit down through the middle of the block. That block didn't quite close up on the Illawara side. Kate able to put it in between the hands and it drops on the floor. Erica Hudson for back-to-back serves. That serve passed very close to the net, gives the Echidnas an opportunity. Probably not their best use of a free ball, which gives Illawara a chance, but it just passed back either side, and Thelma tries to catch the Illawara defence sleeping and tip it over, but isn't able to tip it over the net and drops on her side. Ashcroft here. Good pass, all right. Coming through the middle. Good block there from Lauren. The big middle from Illawara was all over that one from Jess Cyclist running the backhand middle on the Echidnas side. So a little run here for Illawara. And another block. Beautiful defense on the front court there by Illawara. So 6-6. And just as I maybe foreshadowed this second set, catching sleeping, a little bit complacent. Same in the men's match, 5-8. The Echidnas down in the second set. 6-6 here in the women's. So free ball here. Thelma puts out to Kate Horanjack, who just really doesn't hit it with too much power at all, which gives Illawara a really good chance. But Haley again down into the middle of the net. So Echidnas being led off there by a couple of hits this set. From the outsides down to the middle of the net. Coach probably won't be too impressed with that. Kate serves. Good strong serve. Out to Haley again. Doesn't make the same mistake, but pretty easy ball here for the Echidnas. Erica backcourt does all right. Libero has to deal with this one, so it's going to be a little rollover. Erica this time sets out to Allright, who's been really strong. And a net touch there by Illawara gives Echidnas the point. Orange Jack Lawton out to Haley, dealt with by the backcourt, and had to tip that one over to Thelma. But a free ball really for the Echidnas again through the middle. Jess Cyclist this time changes the angle on the middle blocker, hits it down into the 5 position off hands. Echidnas point and timeout here, Illawara. So some adjustments here by the Echidnas. A new setter, a change up in the opposites and outside hitting positions. Maybe just want to get that a little bit tightened up. Thelma, I noticed, caught setting in the backwards direction at one point. So I just have a word to her about setting position. As for Illawara, really, really strong blocking from their middle. The handwriting on this sheet I have in front of me, sorry Lauren, number 44, is it Camille? I can't quite read the handwriting, I apologise, but I'll just say Lauren for now, but she's been extremely strong through the middle in the block there for Illawara. It has Bryant on the back of her top, so some discrepancies here in the paperwork, but yeah, she's been extremely strong through the middle. You saw Jess Cyclist, the middle for the Echidnas, number 13. She had to really change her angle up and hit deep into the corner of the court in order to avoid that block, so making the Echidnas think this set Illawara. But a few here in a row for the Echidnas is ended by a service error. Maynard for Illawara. Good serve short on Allright. I don't know to do with it very effectively at all. So just tap over and a free ball here for Illawara through the middle. And just as I was pumping her up, Lauren puts into the net on the attack. Cycus, good float serve. That ball didn't move an inch in the air. So, oh, good, really down the line hit by Maynard. The Echidnas get a couple of options here. Thelma through the middle. It's quite short for the middle on the backhands. Gives Illawara a chance. Haley on the outside. Long. It is. Haley Van Roomington. Roomingen, I think, is the surname. Again, I will not pretend to know all surnames without having been told them ahead of time, so I'll refer as Haley as well for the outside number 3 for Illawara. So another service error gives Illawara back the ball. In the men's match, as we hold up here in the women's for a service check, it is 10 Echidnas, 13 Pro Volley on serve. Haley here puts it on to Kate Horanjack. Thelma, good set out to the outside. Nice and wide for All Right, but picked up on the libero well. Maynard this time gets a backcourt attack. And the backcourt set here to Erica in the backcourt as well. So really good volleyball there on both sides. Echidnas come out with that one. Saw some good front court hitting, some good backcourt hitting. A couple of good passes up there by liberos. And I think it was Kate for the Echidnas got that one up as well. So good point, good volleyball. Strong serve by Thelma. Has to be pushed over by the setter. And Erica just tips it over outside the block. Free ball here coming the Echidnas' way. That's down through the middle. Hokkinen just jumped a little bit too early on that one. Gets a fingertip. Fingertip was probably good in the end because Lauren, the middle for Illawara, was all over that attack, right in front of her. What we call paintbrushed over the top. Thelma again. Good, strong serve once again. So that's libero, has to take that one. A little bit of a joust on the net. Goes the Illawara's way. Great net pressure there from Lawton. The second middle, or one of the two middles for Illawara, as Lawrence serves. Good attack by All Right here. Back out to Lawton, who hits that really strong on the Echidnas defense. Unable to be put back into the court. A couple in a row here for Illawara. Serve was negotiated okay in the end by the Echidnas passing lineup. You could see there was a little bit of lack of communication between Kate and Gemma as to who had that seam as the ball dropped between them. But able to get a hit good enough to tool the block. And this time, All Right will serve for Echidnas. Good strong serve. Good desperation there by libero in Bree. But not enough to keep that ball in play. So expect another strong serve here from All Right. Put a little bit of pressure and extend this gap of 5 points out to 6. Hugely strong, almost picked up there on the foot by Lawton. But strong serve by All Right, targeting that libero. She's seeing red quite figuratively and literally. So expect the serve to go straight back again to liberos. Had a little bit of passing trouble in this match. No, this time out to Haley. It's going to be a free ball or not even. Down to the net. Timeout, Illawara. So really strong serve from All Right. Probably 3 in a row there. Mixed with some passing inconsistencies for Illawara. Just mean a timeout there is probably the best move forward there for Illawara's coach. Perhaps a couple more points the Echidnas may expect some changes to the lineup. Some experimentation maybe on their half. Or they may want to just see out this second set, ensure we go 2-0 up as the home side. And then use the third to make some changes and learn more a little bit about their players. But it is a bronze medal match after all. They won't want to make too many experimental changes and just consolidate this win, consolidate the tournament, and come away with third place. Ooh. Serve was really deep into the court, probably was going long. And Haley the outside there for Illawara, just unsure whether to let that one go. Decided to stick the jab at it and nicked off. Good effort there by Maynard, gets some attack, and that is a point to Illawara. So finally able to break the all-right serve, which has been strong throughout this weekend, this weekend, and really since she's been started to play volleyball. She's been one of the strongest servers in Tasmania for many years now. Nowland, the setter, serve. So backcourt setter here now for Illawara. It's a good set out to Kate Hornjack, which puts it just over or outside the middle block into the deep 5 position. Not with much pace, but it's not needed to be done with pace if there's no defender there. Hockinen to serve. Oh, some rotation. Placement errors there by Illawara. They were running into place as the ball was served. Hasn't been called as a rotation error, so they got there just in time. And they win the point somehow. Maybe it's a set play. Maybe it is a method of putting the server off their game, run around the court into position as they're serving. Not a bad tactic, I don't mind it. I don't think it was though, I think it was quite an error. Good strong serve there from Lawton, gives them a free ball. Bree puts it perfectly on the head of the setter. Ashcroft through the middle, unable to put that one with any gusto, and that is dealt with well by the Echidnas defence. In the men's, we have a close set here. Point sort of ongoing here. Looks like a really good point, but is 17 Echidnas, 19 Pro Volley. 17-20 now. Haley on the outside has to tip this one over. Erica to Lucy, who's subbed in for Thelma. Puts it out to Kate, who hits it long. 20-13 or 13-20 here in the women's. That's a good serve there from Ashcroft. Fudge just probably sticking the jab at that one. Wasn't committed to it. This one, much better. It's still not great and up, but not great up to the setter, but Erica puts it down the line all right, which gives them a free ball back. And wasn't ready for that one to come back down the line as well. Just with a bump, right into the corner. Court napping again. Ashcroft 2 in a row. Gemma Wilkinson, no mistake here. The slide here from Jess Cycus. It's a really good option. The block probably wasn't set where it wanted to be, so it was a good option, but the hit was down into the net, and his timeout, Echidnas 16-20. They've clawed it back from a 9-point deficit here to bring it back to 4. And assistant coach Thorpe wants to have a word with the girls. As we go this timeout, we have a really close set here in the men's. 20-18 in Pro Volley's way. 21-18 now for the visiting side. Can Illawara continue this little serving streak here by Tash Ashcroft? And can the Echidnas passing line up get this ball up onto Lucy's head for a good spread of attacking options, because there hasn't been a really strong attack in the Echidnas' way in probably about 5 points now. That's better by Wilkinson. So Horenjack puts it in, but dealt with well by Lawton. And Maynard now puts an attack in. Good block though by Echidnas. But it's coming back their way. And Kate get another attack on it. That's down into the net as well. So really good pressure here by Illawara, making the Echidnas ladies think a little bit more each point adds to the deficit as it grows nearer and nearer. Another good pass by Wilkinson, but it might be a bit close, so Veldhouse has to put it over the net, but it comes back to them. Erica Hudson, backcourt hit. Again, passed up well by Illawara, but a free ball back, so who's going to get the attack, which isn't free ball-like? Echidnas just rolled over the net, and that one had to be picked up by Nowland, who, I mean, the pass wasn't really into her advantage in any way, and therefore not able to get an attack. So Echidnas finally break the Ashcroft serving streak. And Horanjack to serve. Double touch called here on setter in Nowland, who's won't be happy with himself with that one, as it was not the worst pass, but again, not many passes in the last probably 10 points from either side getting up into the net. So it's just about who can deal with the scrap balls better, and that service error won't help the home side. 18-22. In the men's, it is 21 all. A little run here by the Echidnas. Maynard serves. Dealt with poorly by Horanjack, so it's going to be a free ball. Breathe Libero will eat that one up. Puts it to the backcourt. Maynard, who hits it with not much topspin, and it just floats out the backcourt. 23-18 now. 2 points till end of set. Good serve, overpass, and Hockinen eats that one for breakfast. Not going to miss opportunity, chuck the fist up and knock that back down on the Illawara side of the court. So set point here for Tassie. Libero again, great pass though. Able to run the middle in Lauren, and that is a point to Illawara. So can they manage to, 5 points in a row here to stay in the set? Big pressure serving here from Hayley needed. Big ask, but it's not impossible. Wilkinson dealt with well. The set disconnection here between the middle and the setter gives Illawara a chance for the first point of 5. Another opportunity with an over tap from the setter, and that's hit long. So trying to add some middle attack pressure at Illawara, as the Echidnas couldn't do the same with their middle connection, but just long on that one. So Echidnas women go 2-0 up in this bronze medal match, and they'll be looking to close this one out in 3 and get over to the men's court to support their team, who have just gone down in the second set, 25-21, and it is 1-1 over there on court number 2. We'll be back after a short break. Well, here we are back into the third set. The Echidnas looking to have made a couple of changes here with their lineup. Bina Janssen coming in for Gemma Wilkinson in the libero position. Lucy Veldhouse staying as setter. Natalia Rivero subbing back in as the pass hit. Erin staying as pass hit. And Lucy Allwright back into the opposite position. He's a bullet serve from Lucy Veldhouse. That was an absolute bullet in any level, any description of the game. That was unpassable. Exceptional first point here by Echidnas. Second one gone hard again, but this time long. Not much room for error with a pace like that. So 1-1 to start this third. So can Illawara manage to scrape a set off the home side here, or will the Echidnas run away with this one with a 3-0? We're yet to be seen. The service errors on both ends of the court are not going to help either team. And very quickly, Allwright able to get into her service for a potential run early here for Tassie. And there's one. And timeout early here by Illawara. I think there's some discussions the coach is having with their passers as to who, maybe some, I don't think there's been any position changes by Illawara, but he did seem to be pointing to areas on the court as he called that timeout, potentially alluding to some positional or just areas on the court, or where they want to stand, where they want to be receiving this serve here from Allwright. Perhaps which side of the body each player is taking, what we call a seam. Is everyone taking the right seam? Is everyone moving to their right, or is everyone moving to their left? Really just a level of communication and positioning on the court, wanting to get that right and not let it an Allwright service run, which can get up into the double figures at times, become too effective in this third. And a really good timeout called to ice the serve of Allwright, who puts it into the net. So, yeah, again, the coach having some discussions. Mostly with their setter and Nallen, maybe about how far back the passing lineup is, so that she can get up to the net faster. And a rotation violation. Well, that rhymed. A rotation violation by Illawara there. So just a confusion early in this third. Hopefully it flows and gets rolling a little bit smoother from here. Lockwood onto Bree, libero. And good attack by the outside and Haley. So it gives them a second chance off the block. And that's off the top of the fingertips there by, I think it was Fudge. Really well dealt with by Maynard. So gets the tool. And Janssen coming in to receive into the one position for the Ashcroft serve, who had about 5 in a row last set. Got Illawara back into the set before the Echidnas eventually ran away with it. So Ribeiro puts out the Fudge, but it just has to be rolled over because it's not got any type of height on it. The middle in Lauren, touched by the block, and a good block again. Just been doing all game, this time just on the outside of her hand. But picked up well, gives them a free ball back to the Echidnas though. Lucy Veldhouse to the outside in Fudge. Good run up off the hands, was it? No. Through the middle of the block. The block wasn't closed up, which probably affected the Fudge attack. And out of bounds through the back court. So Ashcroft for a second. Short on Allwright, who deals with it beautifully though. Cyprus changes direction on Lauren through the middle, as she's had to do, which is the strong block. Ribeiro, strong hit from the opposite position this time. Means the Illawara attack unable to get settled and organised, and that's put into the antenna. So Ribeiro, who has a really strong attacking arm, probably what the Echidnas need to consolidate this third set is a bit more power, and that's exactly what she's got. But in the serve, usually extremely strong on serve, puts that one into the post. Not her best work whatsoever. In the men's, it is 8 Echidnas, 4 Pro Volley. Maynard. Backspinning serve is miscommunicated extremely poorly by the Echidnas passing lineup between Fudge and Allright. That one just drops right at their feet. So they'll be looking to fix this one, get the communication right. Service in the same position as you'd expect. This time dealt with by Fudge. In the backcourt, hit by Allright. Pipe just in by the lines person. So that is right on the line by Allright through the pipe position. Great attack and much better in the passing. 6-all. Fudge to serve. And then this one's into the net. So some service errors here by Echidnas giving Illawara a chance to maybe even have a sniff at this third set. 7-6 to the visitors. This time Haley, can she get her team a few in a row? Loopy serve on Allright. Good pass though. And Cypress got no block on there on the opposite position. It is hit long though. Just swung a little bit too hard when she probably didn't need to. Had no block in front of her. And that gives 3 in a row a chance for Illawara to extend their lead. Allright, good pass again. This time's coming back to her though. 1-on-1. Bree able to dig that one. Backcourt here by Maynard. Janssen. Backcourt this time by Ribeiro. So backcourt attacks, swapping, and some free balls being passed over. So who's going to get an attack on it first is the question. Ribeiro, but really well picked up by Maynard. And the attack just drops over the tape, runs along a couple of bounces along the tape as it drops on the 1 foot line of the Echidna side, and that is a timeout for Tassie. Not happy with what she's seeing. Trent Thorpe wants to have a chat with the girls and discuss why we're not able to get to the attacking or with the passing lineup that they've got. I don't know if it's the lineup or just communication has been a little bit lacking. The passes haven't been up close to the net for the setter, and so the setter hasn't been able to spread the attack. And it's a really predictable gameplay. So interested to see what she's having a chat with. She's making some arm actions, suggesting that perhaps don't let the gas off the hits. It was my interpretation of that sign language, so to speak. It's too easy for the Illawara defence to get the ball up. We're just rolling 70% balls over the net, so keep swinging hard and get a chance to tool the block. Janssen here on the Veldhouse. It's much better. Pipe here by Fudge, just tipped over. So free ball coming back the Echidnas way. Oh, Janssen again. Oh, thought she was going to be caught sleeping, but gets it up beautifully on the Veldhouse and out to Allright, who buries it down the line. So much better there by the Echidnas. Lockwood coming into the front court as Cypress goes to serve. Serves short on Maynard, who is playing really good volleyball. And that attack through the middle by Lauren is just tipped, finger brushed onto the net and back down her side. So, but I'm really impressed with number 14, Lauren Camille, I think is the surname, passing, Kalani Maynard, number 14. Passing really, I've just put the Mozzie on her. They're passing really well, hitting exceptionally. That ball is just long by Lawton. She's just probably been the most active, most consistent passer, hitter, and just overall gameplay for Illawara and really keeping them in this match. And service errors by the Echidnas also keeping Illawara in this match as well. The serve now by Lauren. Fudge, much better pass here, gives it a chance to run through the middle. Lockwood does not make a mistake. Just shifts it on the outside of the middle block, down to the 5 position where there is no defence. It's a really smart play by the Echidnas middle there. But you can see what a good pass does, able to get that pass closer to the net, which means you're able to spread the block, get one-on-ones, and use your middle attack. That's exactly what you want to do. Veldhouse, strong serve, just like she did in the first point of this set. But that's a really good attack there by Lawton. Finds the outside hand of the block. The block probably wasn't sent in the right position. Drifted. And that ball was able to bury down right into the 6th position, which is the middle of the court, in the backcourt. In the men's, 12-10 Echidnas way in the 3rd set. 1 set apiece. Now, a good back set by Veldhouse, but all right, puts it long. Got the one-on-one just as she wanted. Lockwood drew the defence right through the middle there, so really good setting by Veldhouse there, but it looks like we have a set of change, just as I called that. Thelma looks like she's about to be subbed in for Veldhouse. That's a huge, powerful hand there by Natalia Ribeiro. Hits it down through the middle of the block and unable to be dealt with by the pass. So sub. Thelma Nation comes in for Lucy Veldhouse. Maybe looking to connect with her outsides a little bit better. Bree, not a bad pass there. Gives lots of time for the setter to make some options. Thelma out to Fudge. It's just a rollover. Free ball back. But onto the setter's head, so Natalia has to set onto Fudge, who smartly had no real hit. Very close to the net, and the double block on her just really sets it back in over to the Illawara side into the 6th position, into the 1 position, sorry. Smart play. Thinking on your toes. Gets Echidnas the point. So all right here, looking to capitalise on the strong serve. Is really strong onto Maynard. And a great diving effort there by Lawton, but not enough to keep that ball back in play. So all right here for 2 in a row. See if she can do what she does best. And again, the coach, just like her previous serve run, calls timeout on the all right serve to try and ice it. Cool her down so that she's not serving with momentum, and have a chat about the passing lineup again. In the men's, a 2-point deficit to Pro Volley in the way for a 2-point lead for Echidnas has been held for probably the last 6 or 8 points, 14-12. All right. Can she not make the error? She doesn't. And overpass is not quite dealt with effectively by Ribeiro. A little bit of a scrap volleyball here, so a free ball over to Illawara. Good communication there by the girls. Maynard attack down through the middle of the block. Lockwood probably, my assessment on that block is that Natalia Ribeiro, she's drifting late on the block. She's getting to the right position in the end, but she's not setting the block early enough, so it means that the middle in Lockwood has to make up a lot of ground and basically jump sideways to close that block, which means it's going to, she's unable to do so, which is very difficult to do. It's much easier when you're blocking straight up. That ball's on the outside of the antenna by Haley. Yeah, Ribeiro just moving too late in the blocking position. Number 10 here for Echidnas, and meaning that Lockwood has to stay in the middle of the court much longer and unable to set her block nice and early and jump straight up and high. It means there's a gap between the outside blocker and the middle blocker. And we saw just before able to hit right down through the middle when you're given that gap. Breen, not her best pass. Maynard just has to roll it over. Thelma back to Ribeiro, who has a strong hand, but picked up by the setter in Nowlan. Gives Haley an opportunity to attack through the outside. For Thelma, this time spreads the block to Fudge, who just has to put it over double-handed again. So both teams getting a chance, but not really doing much with their hits. Both teams a little bit fatigued at this point. Off the block, Hockinen a back set to Fudge, who puts that one a little bit feistier on the other side. Nowlan, though, bump sets over, so the Echidnas a chance through the middle. Hockinen straight down onto 22. Oh, Lawton trying to keep up with all the names. Fudge again an opportunity, but just taps it over. So really good defense from both sides. It's just who doesn't make a mistake first, and it is Illawara who makes the mistake first, as I say that. So just some real, not complacent, but maybe conservative hitting from both sides, trying to stay in the point, not getting the perfect sets and passes, so just rolling the ball over at 50% means a long point's had. And good serve there by Lockwood, who puts it right on the line on the outside hitter's position. Clips the tape as well, which is always a little bit handy. Puts the passer off their game. Second in a row, 16-13. This time on to the libero and Bree. Bump set here for Maynard. Gives the Echidnas a chance. Pipe position, but it wasn't the... all right, almost stepped on Thelma, the setter, to go and hit that ball, but gets enough power on it to come off the defence and out of bounds. Lockwood for 3 in a row? No. So Horanjak subbed in here into the pass for Allright. Good float serve from Ashcroft. Goes out to Fudge, hits that one with a real uppish motion and hits it out of bounds and long. Ashcroft again, can she really shed about an 8 or 9 point deficit? Oh, double touch off the tape on the net and does not drop over the other side. Very unfortunate. I was just about to say, had a really strong service run in the last set to get them right back in the match. And when they were about 8 or 9 points down, got them back to about 2 or 3 points down. This time they're only 3 points down, Illawara, so can they do what they did last set and use that middle attack there from Lauren, which is strong, to maybe get a little lead as this set comes into the 20s. That one bumped into the net there. So a freebie for Illawara. And Maynard here to serve. That one's off the net too. So 2 service errors letting the home team right off the hook here. 19-16. Echidnas in the men's, 19-16 Echidnas. Free ball coming back to the girls, the Tassie girls here. It has to be tapped over from Thelma, who really no other option. But a free ball is long and out of court. Good serve, puts it nice and deep into the 5 position. Again, a free ball for Tassie. Can they make the most of this one? Thelma just touched over by Horanjak there. So Thelma through the slide. The miscommunication between setter and middle has been there all game. A really good attack there from Maynard from the backcourt. As I sort of said, she's probably been the strongest hitter for Illawara, particularly when she's in that backcourt opposite position. The Echidnas probably just caught snoozing, really not respecting that backcourt hit. But she has a strong hand and an accurate hand. And the Echidnas defense unable to deal with it there. So 2017 or 17-20. Again in both matches, mirroring each other. Good pass by Janssen. Gives you a chance for a middle attack. Back set through the middle, not backcourt. You never have a backcourt middle. And Lucy Veldhuis has subbed in for Thelma. Just for that bit of connection through the middle, which we saw right on cue. To Hockinen to serve. Great save. Oh. Well, I thought it was inside the antenna, but it looks like that incredible diving save effort was just on the outside, according to the umpire. Great pass, gives a chance to run through the middle. Lauren, a good strong attack, but picked up by Hockinen. Free ball back to Illawara though, so no, Libro didn't deal with it. And a free ball again. No real extravagant hits there, except this time Lawton puts it down through the middle of the block, and the set slips through the fingertips of Veldhuis, and a little small sniff here from Illawara if they can capitalise on this serve. And Lauren has had a couple of good service little runs in the previous set or two, so a good chance here. Grabbing some sweat off the court, make sure there's no injuries, and back to play. Janssen, good pass, puts it out to the outside. Hornjack, there's no block, but hits it long, so there's just two in a row. A little bit of doubt into Taz's minds as to whether they can see this set out confidently or not. That one's a much more loopy serve, so it should be a really good pass, and it is. The pipe was not ready whatsoever. Probably should have gone to the pipe with the spreader block they had. And that one's down onto the Echidnas side, and that ball is also long by Ribeiro. So just maybe a setting decision there to run the backcourt pipe when you've got a really good pass over with a free ball and a spread block and one-on-ones everywhere. Put it to your outside hitters. And extreme let off there for Tassie. Just as Illawara were coming. Veldhuis serve for a set point. Next point. Nope. That's long. So 21-23. It's getting tight. Now the backcourt setter for Illawara. Serves the Echidnas able to get a middle attack through Lockwood, but this time, ooh, double touch by the setter. So some setting errors just creeping in after the sub. And now gets a second shot at it with just a 1 point deficit. Has a chance to level this set. Puts it on Janssen, who has trouble dealing with that one, so it's going to be a rolled over ball from Ribeiro. And a backcourt set to Maynard, who puts it down through the middle of the block, off hands. Janssen able to get to it on her toes, and he's 23 all. A timeout will be called by the coach. So what we're seeing here is just, I would say some setter decision errors, firstly, in going through your backcourt, but just because you decide to set to your backcourt pipe doesn't mean that you should expect your pipe not to be there. I think it was Erin Fudge in that case, was caught just ball watching, wasn't expecting the set to be coming her way, and it gave Illawara a free ball, which they were able to capitalise on. And then some passes just not able to get up to the setter, which the spread of options not able to be there. And then the attacking probably percentage has been around 50%, rolling balls over. Natalia Ribeiro, probably the biggest hitter for the Echidnas, number 10. Huge hand, huge powerful hand, just rolling balls over at 50%, giving Illawara a chance to attack right back. So, yeah, there's just a bump set. A bump attack over. Just touched over, and it's going to be another point to Illawara. So can they capitalise on their set point? All right, going to sub in here. Just a capitulation here by the Echidnas. So all right coming in for Horonjack. Try and get a strong attack through the opposite position. So now for set point for Illawara. Onto Ribeiro. Trouble dealing with that one. Veldhouse, a bump set. It's going to be free ball back to Illawara. What can they do with this one? Now puts it back to Maynard, and that's too wide. What an unfortunate circumstance there for Illawara. Had a really good shot at set point there with a free ball. Just set too far wide. Could not be hit. So all right now to serve with her strong serve for 2 in a row. Extremely strong serve. Going to be a huge ask here from Haley to run into the stands and get that one back. And 25-24, the Echidnas now have set point. In the men's, 25-23, Echidnas take a 2-1 lead. Set point here for All Right. Match point, rather. Maynard down through the middle of the block. Again, what we see is that block split every time between Lockwood and Ribeiro. I think Natalia, what she needs to do is set that block nice and wide, nice and early, allow Lockwood to close earlier. So we're just seeing too many gaps penetrated with that outside hit. Janssen, good pass out to Fudge, who puts a strong hit on, but it's blocked extremely well by Ashcroft through the middle. The girls getting around her. 26-25 now, set point back to Illawara. It's a seesaw set, this one. Lawton. Oh, a strong serve. Touches the tape, rolls over on the Echidna side, and Illawara take the third set. Just incredible by the visiting side. Really not what we were expecting after the lead the Echidnas had midway through that third. And they'll be asking questions about their lineup coming into the fourth. Well, here we are in the fourth set of this bronze medal match between Echidnas and Illawara. What we saw there in the third was complete capitulation of a really, not a huge lead. I think they were out by 5 at one point with the Echidnas midway through that third set. And through some miscommunication between passes, some misconnections between setters and middles, and really just a high error rate through the end of that third set. Illawara were able to snatch it from them with a really good service run at the end from Nowland, which just gives them a chance to a sniff at maybe taking a fourth and pushing this game out to 5 sets. First serve those into the net. And is Sam, there's the ball there. Watch your ankles. Sammy Ashcroft has subbed in for the Echidnas into the setter position. So Lucy and Thelma having a chance there in the second and third sets. A really good run, but this time I think the Echidnas have gone back to their absolute go-to lineup, which I think they started the first set with and won easily. They don't want to make a mistake in this fourth. 1-0. Great save there by Illawara. It was Maynard running back again. Ribeiro down the line, buries that. Great volleyball there. Really from both teams. A couple of good attacks from the Echidnas, especially at the end there by Ribeiro, right on the blue line on the sideline. Extremely good desperation by the Illawara defense to keep that ball in play. Lawton down to the net. And strong start here by the home side. Haley up to Nowland. And Lawton just floats that one over. Janssen deals with it beautifully onto the Ashcroft's head, and all right, never going to make a mistake with that one, given a metre and a half on the line. No defence on the line, no block on the line. So we're going to hit it straight down the line, and that's 5 points to zip. No mucking around now. Timeout here, timeout also in the men's. To start the fourth set, Echidnas 5. Pro Volley 2. So it'll be interesting to see how Illawara respond after the jubilation of winning that third set, after coming from a 5-point deficit down to snatch it, to now facing what is probably a much stronger lineup, the starting lineup for the Echidnas. And a 5-0 start. Mentally, be great to see Illawara respond with some good volleyball. Janssen, Ashcroft, tips up one straight back. Great one-hand set down in front of Lockwood, who through the middle hasn't made too many mistakes whatsoever. A couple of really good blocks and a lot of really good attacks into that 5 position. That's a huge hit. But great set from Ashcroft. Free ball coming back to the Echidnas. No. Miscommunication here, and it might be... No, not a timeout. Thought the coach was having a little look at the ref there. Probably be a bit premature on that one, but asking the girls just to have a little breather. Take your time. Get the pass right, which that one is. Setter just tips it over. Probably not effective enough. Ribeiro has to tip it too, though, so chance here for Illawara to get an attack. That's a 2-touch set. Not going the way of the outside hitter. And that's 8 now to Ashcroft. Good set for the libero in Bree, but defense for Echidnas right on point in this fourth. Double touch there by Ashcroft on the set, and Illawara get there first. So Nowland, who had the really good service run to end the third set, had the chance here to maybe snatch a few. And that's one ball, extremely well picked up in the end by Ribeiro. Gives them a chance to block and defend this one by Maynard, who puts it down Ashcroft, so bumps it out to all right. Off the hands of Lawton, a free ball coming back to Echidnas. High ball, Janssen. Libero taking control of that one, and all right with a block, which probably a smaller block than what she's used to. Hits right on the, really over it, but the block was also probably set a little bit too wide, and all right buries it cross court. Ribeiro to serve here. Good pass by Bree. Middle attack by Ashcroft, but picked up by Ribeiro. Ashcroft now on the other side. So a lot of Ashcrofts out there, the sisters. Really good defense there by the Echidnas and able to get that up and onto a good attack on, tipped off the block. Haley, good pass. Nowland out to Maynard, who's been really strong. And that's touched off the tips of the fingers by Lockwood and drops on the Echidnas side. So it's the third point to Illawara. Second point. 2-10. Oh, that's set just a little bit too high for Lockwood, or Lockwood was either just a little bit too, either that or Lockwood was a little bit too early on the jump. They've been connecting well, Ashcroft and Lockwood through that middle. Just not there though. We try it again, no. Back to all right. This time goes cross court from the two hitting position. Consolidates. That pass by Brea, the libero there, right too close to the net. Now thought it was going over and says, my bad. Didn't think it was going to drop on our side of the court. Probably just wasn't watching close enough. So another timeout here by Illawara. That's two timeouts now, both used as they go 3-12 down in this fourth set. Echidnas looking really strong now. No mucking around. They've brought their strongest lineup into this one to see it out as quickly as possible. In the men's match, Echidnas 10, Pro Volley 7 in the fourth set. Echidnas 2-1 up. Looks like Sarkis has subbed in for Hokkinen through the middle, number 13. You see at the net. And Horanjak, number 2, subbing in for All Right. All Right's there in the opposite position. So Horanjak has subbed in for number 3, Fudge. Lockwood. Good pass by Lawton. Gives Maynard a really good attacking option, and that is dealt with beautifully cross court. Avoids the block, avoids any passer, any defender. Gives Ashcroft a chance to go back to the line and serve to try and get some sort of number of points on the board. Well, Fudge now subbing back in for Ribeiro. Pass here is good up to Ashcroft. Through the middle, Cyprus off hands of the block though. Really good block by Lauren. So it's bumped over by Janssen. Nowland gets a chance to set out. It's a short set. Picked up really well by Kat Horanjak. And Ashcroft, All Right has to tip it. But the block there by, who was it? Haley, number 3. Too strong. As that set for All Right was too close to the net. Thelma subbing in, as I say that, for Ashcroft in the setting position. Janssen, good pass. Thelma to Allright, but picked up well by Ashcroft. Going to be bump pass over. Free ball and lack of communication again from the Echidnas. They're just caught napping. I don't know what they're doing back there. But these free balls that are being given should be perfectly passed onto the setter's head, but they're just hitting the floor. So overpass here and overpass back. Again, miscommunication. What is happening? I don't know if these subs by the Echidnas were a good idea. I think they should have stayed with the starting 7 that they were given. I mean, they've still got a 6-point lead, but things aren't looking good with the miscommunication that they're having, but led off there by an Ashcroft service error. Allright to serve. Bring some confidence back into the serving sequence for the Echidnas. Well picked up by Lawton in the end, but has to be just rolled over. Good attack by Cycus. Overpass. Oh, and just demolished there. Slam dunked by Cycus on the net. Just as you expect from a good middle. Any overpass is dealt with ease. So Allright again. Sure, hugely strong serve. I was right behind that serve. That moved about a metre left to right. Really not much you can do as a passer. Expect this serve to go into the exact same position. And that's what she's just hoping for power and just aiming middle. And she does, aims middle, hits the libero. And no timeouts left here for Illawara to try and ice this serve. So Allright given a green light to have a crack. Big floater. This time able to get enough on it to get an attack by Haley on the outside. Touched by bump set. Out by Janssen libero. Just finger painted over. So free ball back to the Echidnas side. This time communication again lacking, but at least they got some hands on it. So a free ball now to Illawara. Nowlan going to run the middle, I imagine. Yes, she does. But well blocked by Horanjak. Kept over by Cypkis. Bump set free ball. This time a free ball finally dealt with well. But the attack not very strong. Gives Illawara another chance. That set not great though. So a bit of scrappy volleyball on both sides. Allright buries it, but the libero and Bree picks up beautifully. This ball going back and forwards. Horanjak split block down through the middle, clips the tape and drops down on Illawara's side. So really back and forth point there. Just what we want to see as fans of the game. Some fatigue setting in as that point went longer and longer. There's a couple of big strikes there, I think, from Allright. Strong hand. The ball from the men's court coming onto the pitch for a second, so just a hold in play. But Allright continues her service run. Clips the tape short with a little bit of backspin. She covers the mouth and says, "Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to do that." And as you'd expect, the Illawara defence nice and deep in the court for this serve. Weren't ready for that one to drop short. Strong. Lawton picks it up okay. Back set from Nowlan. It's going to be a free ball coming back to Illawara though. Middle attack from Lauren. Bump set by Thelma. Out to Kate. Big block though by Lauren. She's been doing all game really effectively. Puts it down on the other side. So that ends the service run for Allright, but gets them out to a 19-8 lead. 2 sets to 1 up in this bronze medal match. It'll take an absolute miracle, which maybe some luck like that might provide, but an absolute miracle for Illawara to come back into this game 10 points down, as Erica Hudson has subbed in for Allright after the serves. Great serving here from Maynard. So can she maybe produce what I think it was Nowlan was able to do last set? A lot more to come back though. 11 points deficit when she steps up to the line. Now 9. It's going to take a lot of those incredible serves to bring it back. But good again. Backcourt attack from Erica. And an overpass is, I think both Kate and Jess at the net there for the Echidnas wanted that one. Both had a swing. Luckily, one of them got their hand to it and falls on the Illawara side. He's 20-10. Oh, miscommunication now on Illawara side of the court. Not by Lawton, she was the opposite there, and right on the back line. A big gap there between Bree and Haley. Now Lawton steps in as the opposite into the passing position. So 4 passes for Illawara. Drops short, overpass back. Thelma has to tip it and does so effectively. This serve's a little bit softer than the all-right serve, so expect the passes. You'd want them stepping up probably a little bit closer because the ball is dropping short. That is a strong serve though. That's a Haley, that is a wide set. Has to go left-handed. Unable to bring that one back from the brink. Another good serve. This time to the backcourt in Maynard, but can't get a jump at it, which means the Echidnas get a chance. The set really too wide for where, and Fudge was running. I'm not sure if it was the attacker's positioning error there or the set, but either way, that ball down into the net. So 11-23. Haven't seen a game brought back from this position, so it would be pretty incredible win. It's a pretty good start if they were to do so. And Lauren's huge block through the middle. I think there's one thing that Illawara can take away from this match. It is the Lauren block through the middle has just been brutal. That serve is wide, which offers the Echidnas 13 match points. Double touch, no. So a free ball. Can they finish strong? Through the middle, Lockwood, as she's done all game, no errors. Buries it down in the 5 position, and that is game over. The Echidnas take the bronze medal away from Illawara, who were gallant in defeat, taking the 3rd set there when they were 5 points down. Took a lot of heart to get that back and wrestle that back in their favour. Take the 3rd set to get to a 1-2 deficit, but the Echidnas came out strong in the 4th with 5 to 8, I think, points in a row off the Sammy Ashcroft serve after some positional changes, some substitutions back to their starting lineup to consolidate that 4th set. Some changes there at the end meant Illawara able to get up to the 12-point mark from that point, so not a bad effort from Illawara in that 4th set considering. But Echidnas, it is, as they were favourites to do, taking the 4th set and winning the bronze 3-1. Thanking the crowd. Good job, girls. We'll have coming up next the gold medal match for the men's, and then later after that match it'll be the women's gold medal. So stick around. Go get yourself some morning tea, some hot chockey. Get a nice feed lined up if you listen to the stream. So we've got gold medal matches to come. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting day of volleyball here down in Kingborough, here in Tasmania, for all the medal matches for the Seaval competition. I'll just give you an update here on the men's bronze medal match. If you're listening to this on YouTube, you can go to the Tasmanian Echidnas volleyball page or the Volleyball Tasmania page to catch all the links for these streams. But there is a video for the men's match going on at the moment. No audio though, you're stuck over here with me on YouTube for the audio. If you'd like to keep listening to my voice, which you've got all permission not to. But there is video of the men's match in the bronze where the Echidnas are just gone down in the fourth set. No, it is 21 apiece in the fourth set, so really, really close there as the Echidnas have a 2-1 set lead. But in this fourth, it is 21 apiece with pro volley serving. So jump over onto the Volleyball Taz and Taz Echidnas Facebook pages if you want to catch the video for that match. It is a tight one. It may go to a fifth, so we'll see what happens there. But as for here, we'll catch in the gold medal match as we warm up for the men's final.